So it is true that all experience is simply illusion. It is stored as an illusion in the memory, which is illusion. So how to reach the truth? Remember, that which is stored is ignorance. We start from ignorance. We start from false. So the process of gaining knowledge is simply removal of that which is stored. This is the key word, key sentence. It is not that some knowledge is getting added in the memory. No, nothing will get added in the memory. Only that which was assumed will be erased from the memory. So we are erasing the illusion. We are slowly removing the illusion by a process called the path of knowledge, the method of knowledge. So what happens is, let us take an example. When did the existence begin? Suppose a curious person has this question. On the path of knowledge, we want to know something, isn't it? So let us say this is the question. Now we start the analysis using our 7 questions as usual and try to find an experience where it begins. And obviously there you won't find that experience. Then we use logic that if it is beginning, I am standing there looking at it, that it is starting now, the existence. But the existence is already there in my form. As a human being, I am holding the clock, I am holding a notebook, I am recording what is happening. Now there is nothing, now something is starting. So that event itself already exists. So what has happened is my ignorance that the existence starts somewhere in time got destroyed by simple observation, direct experience and logic. What is the direct experience here? You will say, you cannot go in the beginning of the existence. So how is this direct experience? So it is very easy. Whenever something starts, whenever, let us say, a day starts after night, you are present there to witness the beginning of the day. The sun rises, the darkness goes, and the light happens, morning. And your belief that I can get a direct experience of the existence starting is based on this direct experience of the day starting. Just like everything else starts. And you have imposed this idea of starting, beginning on the existence itself. The whole existence means the whole everything. That is the direct experience of starting something. And we try to find such an experience. But we know already that it won't be possible. So whatever was assumed about the beginning of the existence got removed from the memory. In one sentence, we can say that existence is beginningless. In Sanskrit, anadi. By the same process, it is endless, ananta. Just one example. So what has happened is my belief or my assumption that existence will begin and it will end has been destroyed. This destruction is called knowledge. Nothing was added. Nothing was added in the memory. Whatever was stored in the memory was shown to be false. So when we remove one by one everything that is assumed or we imagine somehow, which is our ignorance, we reach a cleaned up memory. We reach a purified intellect, purified memory. We have erased everything. Remember, the purification means removal, not addition. When you want to purify something, you remove something from it. For example, if you want to purify water, you remove whatever is present in the water, whatever is dissolved in the water, you remove that. And whatever is left is pure. So when you remove whatever is present in the memory, what is left? The pure being. It is not knowing, it is being. There is no knowledge now, no assumptions. So we reach a state of unknowing. And this unknowing is not extra knowledge. And it is not the old ignorance. It is beyond knowledge and ignorance. And that position is called agnostic position, technically. Agnostic. Gnosis means knowledge in old European language. Agnostic means not knowledge, but not ignorance also, isn't it? Unknowing. Unknowing is the highest state of the mind. So this is how we employ direct experience and logic to reach that which we are. Now you are established in your original being without ignorance and without knowledge. So path of knowledge does not give us knowledge. It is simply removal of that which is assumed to be knowledge. Now you have used a word truth. Remember, truth is a kind of knowledge. What is that knowledge of truth? According to our definition, that which does not change is the truth. This is how it is defined. You are free to define it in any way. That is what the chapter on the truth says, that truth is arbitrary and subjective. So define it in any way. When you know that thing, what is true, what is false, you have reached the truth. So we have defined in the truth on the path of knowledge as that which is unchanging. And this is called the ultimate truth, because there cannot be a better definition of truth. This is the homework for a seeker, that why there cannot be a better criteria of truth. All that which changes is false, the unchanging is true. This is categorization, knowledge. Remember, knowledge includes many relations in the memory. One kind of relation is categorization, like categorization of animals. This is dog, this is cat, this is cow, this is elephant. Same way, we try to categorize what is true and what is false. And because of this criteria, everything that changes comes out to be false. And there is only one thing which remains unchanging throughout these changing experiences, that will be called the experiencer, and it is not an experience. This is also a negative knowledge. Remember, let me check whether the objects change. Yes, they change. Removed from truth. Removal. Let me see if the body changes. Yes. Mind changes. Yes. What is it that's not changing? It is the existence itself, which is me. I am the same existence appearing as a form, name and form. So by removing that which is changing, we reach that which is unchanging. This is how we reach the truth, which I was already there. We did not get something new here. We did not get the truth which is not already me. Remember this thing. We return to ourselves. We do not go to the truth somewhere, come back. This is possible only after removing all that layers of ignorance that were covering that which is unchanging. The unchanging is also called the nature or true nature or essential nature. And there are many names, like you already know. It is also called the I, capital I. And it is also called the self with capital S. It is also called the witness or the observer. There are many, many names. If you add Sanskrit names, then probably you will get 50, 60 names of this true essence. So how did we reach that truth? Not by adding some more illusion in the memory. Not through a direct experience of something new that we never experienced. No. We simply went on removing everything. Not removing it in a random way. We check. We use intellect, isn't it? We check it thoroughly. We try all the possibilities. And then we discard it. And whatever remains whatever cannot be removed is the truth. Truth is a specific kind of knowledge only. Knowledge of the essence, essential nature. And that will be called the self-realization. That is the final knowledge. And once we know that, yes, the essential nature of everything, the whole existence, is this one experiencer only. And that will be called realization of oneness or non-dual realization, technical word, realization of non-duality. So again, the word is chosen very carefully because we reach only non-duality. We do not reach oneness because there is no knowledge in oneness. There is only unknowing there. There is only unknowing. And that is why we say, in the existence, there is no knowledge and there is no ignorance also. It is pure. The key word to remember here is negative knowledge. And that is told on the chapter number 5, means of knowledge. Chapter number 5, means of knowledge. There we introduced the word, two concepts. One is positive knowledge, which is about presence of something. And the second is negative knowledge, which is about absence. Presence means something was added in the memory, some relation was formed, and absence means it was erased. And there I say, on the path of knowledge, negative knowledge is more useful, not positive. And at that point, many people are surprised because their notion of negative knowledge is something bad, something which is harmful, negativity. But remember, we are in the domain of philosophy here, and your ordinary dictionary is useless. The words in the dictionary are meaningless. The meaning of the negative knowledge is that which remains in the memory after removal of beliefs. The intellect is used to purify the intellect because we don't have any other tool. The mind is the only instrument that is also mentioned in the chapter. So, a good healthy mind is needed. A good healthy mind resides in a healthy body. So, a healthy body-mind equipment, instrument is needed. How do we define that instrument as healthy or unhealthy? Using the qualities of the seeker. That is another chapter in your program. That body-mind organism must have these qualities to get the knowledge. So now you can connect all the dots from chapter number 10 to chapter number 1. All that will become clear. So remember these things. On the path of knowledge, there is no knowledge. That which is gained is not knowledge. That which is lost is knowledge. So that is negative knowledge. In the end, we do not get something. We become that which we already are. In the end, we do not know a truth which we never knew. We find that I am the truth. There is nothing more than this I am. And it is very simple. It is without qualities, without attributes, changeless. And therefore, we invent another name. Emptiness. It is empty, devoid of everything. Whatever we thought it has or it will have, I'll get it. We don't get anything. Empty. However, how is it possible that it is also everything? Whatever we are discarding as illusion, isn't it? It is also that. So we invent another word to describe it. Infinite potential. Or you can combine them in one word. It is called Brahman in Sanskrit. In our terminology, it will be called existence. That is what exists. And now it cannot be called as existing because whatever is there is illusion. And whatever is the essence is empty. So here the intellect is silenced. It means there is nothing to say, only silence, pure silence. And that silence means that memory where the knowledge was stored and ignorance was stored and whatever was stored is now clear. It is purified completely. Not even one word is coming out of it. Because even one word is like a noise. It is all false. Like the window glass, when it is covered with the dust, you do not see what is on the other side. But when it is cleaned, nothing remains. Then you won't even see the glass. You will see whatever is there outside the window as it is. Remember, this is only a metaphor example. To see things as they are, we need to clean this instrument through which we are looking. That is the final goal of the path of knowledge. That is the end of the knowledge. Discarding the illusion, discarding the false, coming in our true nature, establishing in our true nature. Not knowing something which is grand and about which we can write a book. No. You won't be able to say even one word because it is all pure, because it is all purified. It's all gone. You can call this state as unknowing. You can call it nirvana. You can call it moksha. You can call it liberation. Whatever you want, you can call it. It does not matter. Is there something remaining there? If yes, that is all ignorance. If nothing is there, even thoughts are not possible about it, it's gone. Everything is gone. Now everything is as it is. Before knowledge, same thing. After knowledge, same thing. So nothing is gained on the path of knowledge. So it is a very interesting approach. Now some people will say, why should we do all this hard work to reach the unknowable? I already don't know anything. After knowledge also I don't know anything. So why to do all this exercise? And the answer is very simple. That unknowing which remains after knowledge will not be able to make you ignorant. You will not fall back in ignorance because you have the method to come back in silence. But if you don't have this method, if you're not trained and you simply assume, yes, there is no knowledge, then it is possible to fall back in ignorance. So do you want to fall back in ignorance? That is decided by the seeker. If the seeker says, no, I don't want the ignorance, then the path is open. If the seeker says, I'm happy, whatever I have, Atman, Brahman, I don't care, I'm happy. Whatever you are saying are just words, word soup, noodle soup of words. It is all intellectual knowledge, like people say. outside the path of knowledge, they cannot see more than words because they never walked on it. So if the seeker says, yes, it's all okay, your philosophy is beautiful but useless, that means they do not want anything, which is fine. So fully knowing that nothing will be gained here, we want this thing, the pure intellect, we want this. The pure intellect will be called by many names, pure mind, whatever you want to call it. Different philosophies have different names. So that is why everything is lost. Your all illusions will be lost. Delusions will be lost. Like, I am a human being, it's gone. I have a body, gone. No body. I have a mind, I have memory, it's all gone. I have nothing. Yes, pure mind. See, removed. And this nothing is the only truth. It is not called nothing because it is something. It is empty.